Hello. In today's discussion, we will be going over a practical example that shows the cost of indexing. So here's the scenario. You have a select statement executed several thousand times, and the two fields are specified with the equal condition in the where clause. And you're taking two measurements. One, where access is fully supported by an index, where all fields specified in the where clause can be used. Or two, access is partly supported by an index, where one of the columns can't be used. If you do the database analysis, you will see that the number of table entries is over 5 million for this example. And for the first measurement, you can see that there are a number of areas that are specified by the generic key and contain a given number of rows. In the second scenario, there's only 393 distinct values compared to 66,000 distinct values in the first measurement. Now you're probably asking, how can we calculate the cost? Well, there's a way to calculate the expected improvement where you have two variables, actually three. You have the distinct values of the old index, the distinct values of the new index, and the expected improvement. And this is the formula. One note, the expected improvement is the expected improvement of the SQL statement, not the dialog step. And the limitation to this formula is if the value of the distinct values of the old index is less than 100, then it'll affect your results. So going back to our scenario, with our first measurement, access is fully supported by an index, and there were 66,596 distinct values, which leaves around 84% of expected improvement. In the second measurement, access is partly supported by index. So the number of distinct values, or the ratio of the table entries to distinct values, is about 14.3. So the expectation is that you will get a 99% improvement by measuring the first way. And one thing to consider is that the runtimes are very different when you have full index support versus partial index support. The result, you can get up to 90% faster when you have full index support as opposed to partial. So remember, there are influencing factors that affect your overall runtime when running database queries. It includes the index storage quality, necessity of accessing the data itself, the availability of the access data within the cache, as well as the clustering factor of the index.